Hello everybody and welcome back. I am currently trying to get into the Rift Beta Session 3, but as you can see, population is full and apparently it's going to be another 51 minutes till I be able to log in. That is utterly ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is try and get in on any server that opens up. So we'll see how this goes, alright? And hopefully I'll see you in a few minutes. We're going to go through the character creation, and then we're going to go into the actual game. I'm probably going to do some recording, and you're going to see me flick in between levels and kind of go through how I discover stuff, alright? So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hey guys, and we're back. So I said I'd do some Rift Beta and show you guys the ropes, or do a little description, you know, give my opinion of the game in its current state. Obviously it's still a work in progress. So far I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a lot of similarities, to be honest. I've played both WoW and War. So it's actually a very nice mixture. I don't want to say they've copy-pasted a lot of material, but they certainly have taken the good bits out of both games and give them together. Anyway, so I thought I'd give a quick walkthrough of the beginning area. I am not going to play this character too long. The beta only goes for another day or so. So we're just going to go ahead and create a new character. I so far have Cold Death, my main, and Hellhammer. I just wanted to see what a warrior felt like, and I am quite amused. So this time we're going to go with the cleric. I'm going to go with a human person. That's right. Clerically or roguey. I'm actually going to go as a cleric. Or should I go as a rogue? I'm going to go as a cleric simply because I want to be a shaman. Yada yada yada. I'm going to do that. If you've ever played an MMO with me or my friends, then you'll know I always choose white hair and dark blue eyes. If I can choose black, I will prefer it, but not always. And obviously he's from the north, so he's pale as buggery. And we're gonna name him Frostbite. Oh wow, that name is actually available.
The king of Mythosia would have sacrificed the world to Regulos the Destroyer. The faithful rebelled against his heresy. We overthrew the tyrant and put his armies to the sword. Defeated in battle, he turned to the machines of the Defiance. Their devices drew upon the power of the dragon, a power they could not control. This is the day the rifts came. This is the day we died. But the gods of the Vigil intervened. Their messengers went among the fallen and ascended the worthy, not for their virtue, but for their might. In you, they placed their faith, their hope, and their power. You are our salvation. You are a guardian.
Well, definitely told you I was a guardian and a defiant. Other than that, I think it's a little bit melodramatic, to be honest. Let's see now. I'm recording at 30 FPS. That'll probably horribly go down. In this beginning area, you talk to this person over here, and you get to choose your first calling. And just go accept. What you can do is actually go around to each one of these nooks and crannies, around all the way here and downstairs, on that side and that side. To talk to them, to see what they're each about. I've actually done that and decided I wasn't going to do that for this thing. I already knew I was going to choose Shaman. which starts me off by talking about their skill tree system. And I'm just going to do a quick overview before we get our more skills, just to let you guys know what it is. Oh, I can't. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I can't see it yet. So you quickly run outside here, and you are buffed in this area. This is your starting learning zone, which is instant, which I actually kind of liked because in PvP server on WoW, you could actually get ganked pretty easily even in the beginning, which I found amusing. So let's see, what am I? A mighty blow, and I'm not sure. Oh, it's a buff. Okay, well, nice. I was not sure what's going on, so it's just a buff that you use. You just smack some people over the head, which I kind of like. It's very basic. So yeah, my MMO experiences, WoW, a bit of Eve, some War. Even tried that other one that is coming out soon, the Spaceship one. I can't remember what it's called. What was it? Something like... I'm not too sure. I tried it, I was kind of disappointed, so I left. That's gonna get me thinking the whole time. Anyway, you come over here, you kill some defilers. This is basically just showing you, if you've never played MMO, I think this is great. You know, you have the starting area, which is fairly highly controlled. Everything spawns extremely quickly, and it doesn't attack you. You attack it, which is great. And you know, you get on, move on with stuff. And if you're an experienced MMO player, you can kind of run through this stuff pretty quickly. And we've gained love, which is not really too big of a surprise, to be honest. Collect swords, and then speak to this guy over here who tells you, except you can move on. Actually, this is, I think I can now see my skill trees. Can I see my skill trees now? Yes, I can. So here we go. This is the way the skill tree system works, which I think is actually really quite ingenious, because it allows you to do what you want and how to make a class that you want, which isn't just one class. You know, instead of like WoW, where you had a rogue and you had subtlety, combat, and I can't remember the other one. You know, you had 3 stances and they were always fixed. In this game, you have 4 classes, 4 archetypes, and each one of those has got like 8 callings, so you can mix and match how you want, which is quite nice. And then, so this is how it works. You spend your points that you get from leveling up here in this area, and the more points you have spent, you get more moves in it down here in this area. Critical chance. Okay, yeah, so my first 10 points are just going to be purely into DPS. Like I said, I probably won't get that high in this tree. I'm just going through this for you guys, just to kind of show you what you need to do up here. Because I'm sure on launch day, some of you are going to go, oh, what do I actually need to do? And so the first character I actually made on this was my Warlock. And I was actually really happy with my Warlock. Because I had Warlock, Necromancer, and an Archon. And I basically made a character that did nothing but did do dots. Which is, for me, kick-ass, because it means in PvP you've got great mobility, and you don't have to, you know, worry about moving around too much, you know, or being stuck in one place. Which is the one thing I hated when I started PvP a long time ago. This is when you first introduced the 3 battlegrounds. WoW. I had my Hunter, and well, let's just say that, yeah, you basically stood around a lot more than you do now as a Hunter. So, anyway. Let's see, almost done with this quest. This is, you just kill these knights, pick up the glowing swords. All these quests here are actually pretty basic. There's nothing complicated about them, which is nice. But it does teach you the basics of, I want to say, the quest types. How you interact with items, what you interact with. So, hopefully we'll be able to talk through the next 2 hours and see how this goes. Let's see now. Just run these guys. I simply chose a cleric because I hadn't played one before. So, I may try a rogue later on, but this is still the beta. So far, fairly impressed with the game. They've done a lot of things right, and there's a couple niggle points here and there, but you know, seeing this is still in beta, I'm happy. So once you've killed all the knights and collected the swords, which they drop, you come up here and you head to new quests. Pretty basic. So my frame rate is dropping pretty badly. I'm going to pause it for just a sec. I'm going to lower my resolution because I don't think I can record at my max. And I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I can't run this game at max resolution and have a nice frame rate. So I had to lower it a bit. You did get to see how beautiful the game is, which I'll talk about in just a second because I'll do this in the next 2 quests. Before I do that, I'm going to quickly go into wisdom. Wait, one-handed. Oh, this is two-handed. Yeah. Oh, I get both. I forgot. Yeah. It teaches you how to move up and everything. Okay, so here's our next choice. We get to choose our next calling. So each calling grants you like 2 or 3 moves from the very beginning. So when I was making this character, I was like, I'm gonna make a shaman who's got offensive build.